Oh, you do actually need
Yes.
that.
I forget what we're talking about.
Pickle
Pickles.
juice.
Oh, hey, that's cool.
Pickle.
Big hell.
I mean, that's something that helps you, but why do pregnant women drink it?
Because their nutrients
those
are being
doctors.
sapped away by the little fucking parasite in their stomach.
Oh, yeah.
Guys, I already started streaming.
Shoot! Clip that. I want to hear
You
Marak
son of a
shit on
biscuit!
babies again.
Well, that's gonna be in the VOD.
Banned or canceled or something. We are off this platform, dude. You have no
God.
idea.
Immediately banned.
Oh my god.
I'm just waiting
Yeah.
for the day we say something too cursed and get reported.
We will. It's
alright.
happening.
It's
I
gonna
wonder when
happen
CD's
some-
gonna get here.
You know, the thing about that is that generally speaking, when I start streams late, CD doesn't show up quite as often. Presumably because he's on East Coast time zone, so by the time, if we start a stream at 8 o'clock, and I know Marak is
wait.
always up that late regardless, but I'm not sure if CD regularly stays up unless there's a stream.
Makes sense.
Cool.
Oh
That's funny.
shit,
here he
he's
is.
already here! What am
What?
I talking about?
No, I do.
What did you hear,
I hope
CD?
you're getting enough sleep, CD.
How much of that beginning of that stream did you hear, CD?
Yeah, that's a good question.
Did you hear Marak compare babies to parasites?
Well,
If I'm here, I mean here.
Marak has been exposed. I thought we were going to keep that a secret.
I know. I
Bring
kind
that
of
for the rewatch.
Never mind.
Oh, yeah. That
Go
went
back and
completely
clip
over
it,
my
CD.
head.
You'll have to look at the VOD in order to hear everything. The real story.
That's out of context.
Yeah, definitely.
Mm-hmm.
Beginning. That is definitely not it, Leo.
Fake news?
Fake news.
Ooh.
Fake news.
Kenji, what are you doing here?
Why are we?
Kenji
Why?
immediately. Hold on, do I have
How
the
did
bingo
we
open?
get here?
I do have the bingo open. I have a feeling we're gonna knock off several of these very quickly tonight.
Oh,
Presumably.
boy.
What?
Okay.
Took 20 minutes to think of. I couldn't fall asleep yesterday, so I just thought.
Oh, we got.
That-
Do we have a new
yeah,
bingo?
that's right. Yo, new bingo. Can we delay me having to be Kenji for any longer?
Delay.
Go. CD, take
Oh,
your time
I didn't
sending
even look
it.
at. I didn't even notice the joke.
That would be. I've done that
would be
too many
important.
times.
All right. Save.
New bingo just dropped.
You, the joke.
New bingo drop.
New bingo drop.
This is the most exciting thing that has happened. Bingo.
What is
How
the
did I-
point of
How
bingo?
did I title these again? Because I titled the last one KS Bingo 2, so I need to title this one KS Bingo 3.
That track.
This is a series, you know.
Oh,
One
How
day
much
we'll get up
storage do you
to
have
the
left on
10th
your
edition.
laptop, Leo?
not enough.
No.
many
You
I
got. You
have,
have any more?
I have 80 gigabytes on my normal drive and around 75 on my data drive, which doesn't sound like a lot, but
Ouch.
it really fills up fast. And
Wait,
that was
it-
after moving.
You said
Genshin
it doesn't
Impact.
sound like a lot, but don't worry. It's not a lot.
But don't worry, it's not.
Do you have any more slots in your laptop?
I probably do.
You might want to look into getting some shmups.
Some help.
All right.
Hold on, I'm looking through the new bingo, so I remember which things I
okay.
need to take a look at.
Bow, 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 wow, wow, ding.
This is a good one. This is also the first time we don't have a proper free space. Then again, some of these are just free spaces anyways.
That's a good point.
Alright. Thank you so much for the new bingo CD. This should be a lot of fun.
Oh boy, here goes.
Alright, shall we actually get started?
Yes.
Oh,
Now
just so
find
you know,
something else
CD,
to get distracted by.
our good friend Kane will be late tonight, which is probably fine because at the moment, his biggest role is Shizune, who is still communicating with ...
Unfortunately, someone will have to take up that mantle. It is a hard job to do
All right.
It shall be you.
properly. Did you not let it be me? Because remember, I'm still doing a wee bit of calculus over here.
Whiskers
fine.
doing
So-
calculus.
Until Emmy shows up, I guess.
I'm going to have to hang out with the student council since I lost a bet.
I realized that we didn't agree on
Oh wait,
when
I'm on the
and
wrong
where.
screen.
I'll just wait for them rather than risk us missing each other in the chaos outside. They must be busy running around and organizing things anyway. It's funny. I would have assumed the price for losing to Shizune in her stupid game to be a lot more severe. This is just a pretense for spending time with her. In that case, I guess she just wants me to have fun. Even though she can't just come out and make her intentions clear, they may be good intentions after all, and I think I'm starting to like her more.
Oh no, CD. Those puns. Oh no.
Breaking the
Roger's
sound
out.
barrier.
Yeah, we mentioned possibly tying in a. Should I mention that?
The sound of silence joke?
Yeah.
No, that's totally fine. So long
Yeah,
as
we
we
mentioned.
so long as we don't keep accidentally spoiling the new Empire's content.
Well,
Wait,
I'm
what did
not
that
worried
have
about
to do with
that.
anything?
No, we were talking about what we can and can't say on stream.
I know, but what did that have to do with the sign of silence?
What do you mean? Like, Marak asked, should I say that on stream? And I was like, I don't care at all, so.
Oh, okay. I think
I
Like
was
this song,
reiterating,
I was out of the
basically
loop.
the only thing I don't want us to mention on stream are Whisker's real name
upcoming
and,
Empires.
new Empire's content spoilers.
Did you say out of the loop?
Yes. Is that a bingo?
Leah, open up the menu.
Yeah. There it
Dope.
is. No, I said it in reference to the song. I was
Oh.
like, I think like this song, I am out of the loop.
Katawa
Oh.
Shoujo
That's a
being-
good one, CD.
Oh, no!
I'm so incredibly embarrassed that you managed to come up with like 5 great titles within like 20 minutes while it took us 43 minutes
Yeah,
and we got
were
this.
all sitting in a Discord call for about 43 minutes trying to come up with a title, and we could not for the life of us. It was bad.
We suck at this.
Until we finally... Well, no, a lot of the times we're really good at it. I think
Oh,
the
I
last
suck at
title
this,
that we
sorry,
came up with
misspoke.
for last stream is like our magnum opus. Was that... Who came... I think that was Marak who came up with that one.
Yeah. Anyway,
No, I forgot it.
I could skip going, but it'd be a waste. And I want to go too. I mean, you know, today does seem pretty exciting. If anything, it'll be interesting.
Oh, I think we're about to go hang out with Shizune and Misha for the festival, right?
Would it be? I don't know.
Can
I don't remember.
Great.
Makes
I
sense.
think that's it. I think
I
it's
think that's probably right.
because we
because
were
I don't
debating
think we're
last time
past
about
Act
whether
1
we
yet.
continue.
No, we're not. We remember last episode we set a new record for fewest number of scenes completed in a single episode.
I do. Let's not repeat that.
At 2.
Actually, we're working with less time, guys.
We're
We need to
working with
book
less
it.
time than
We need to
usual.
shut up, everybody, go. And then no one went.
The student council.
Oh, wait! Shoot!
Let's get going.
Silence.
Frick you, calculus. Student council? What? That's still around? Dear God. Isn't it like 2 dudes?
They're both girls.
Unimportant. Really? Are they cute? Damn, no. Wait. Are they cute? What? Does this... No, it doesn't matter. I heard the student council president is insane. That whoever it is never talks and only gives orders through flunkies. He truly is out of the loop. Shit, they're the same in every school. Sounds like a cold-hearted Okay. Bitches everywhere.
Whisker Square moment.
Whisker swear moment.
Whiskers
If it's
swearing.
2 girls, they outnumber you 2 against 1. That is a dangerous situation, dude. Who knows what can happen? Damn, the student council is just 2 women, but they hold so much power. I really hope anyone hears me voicing Kenji out of context. I'm so
I'm
dead.
gonna make sure they
They
do.
must be stopped.
Send all of
Flip it.
just Kenji's misogynistic voice lines to your mother.
Oh my god. I would be disowned so fast. Oh dear.
High tension. Like one of the 2 times high tension ever plays. It's this one and that other scene that I had to censor because
Shizune Pantsu.
basically. Yes.
Oh yeah.
Because of all the high
I
tension.
forgot about that. On
The tension's
purpose.
so high.
I can see them plotting ways to push their feminist. For fuck's sake, Kenji. Their feminist agenda. I can't trust an administration like that. This is not cool. Not cool. Damn. Damn. Why? Kenji is a curse. You have to voice.
Alright, there's Kenji disrespect. Go and mark that one off the bingo.
I've been throwing shade out towards Kenji for the whole stream. I don't
Is
know why.
Kenji,
we
I
just
thought
marked
Kenji
it.
disrespect was still on here. Am I going crazy?
Is it not?
Did we
CD.
take Kenji disrespect off the...
CD.
Oh, we did get feminist
Okay.
conspiracy already. There is that. That one's still on the bingo.
Nope.
It'll never leave the bingo.
I thought Kenji's disorder was being blind. I mean, I don't get this guy.
It is.
He's just fucking insane.
Whiskers pick. I didn't pick it. This role was forced
We
on
gave it to we forced him to do it.
He was like, this will be a funny joke. And yes,
it was.
for
It was a
everybody
really
else.
funny joke.
You're right. You're not greedy. You're just fucking insane.
Still need to play that too.
What's that? Oh my god. Guys,
That's
that's a
Metal Gear
new...
Rising.
I should place last watch as a new bingo square.
Oh, fudge. CD, you didn't. I'm gonna trip that one every time. And only me. Oh yeah, I should catch up on Chainsaw Man. Actually, that's the one show out of any anime that's not Assassination Classroom that I'm caught up on.
Wow. Impressive.
Yeah. No.
He fingers
Or
his-
wait, no, also
Okay.
Full Metal Alchemist. And caught up on or complete, I guess, but
All right, I gotta,
We'll talk about
gotta
this
get us
in
back
greater
on track
detail.
here.
But yeah, sorry, Leo, go.
He fingers his scarf nervously, faster and faster, like he's trying to start a fire. Then slowly begins to calm down once the panic
think he
attack
is
finishes running
fire.
its course.
I'm going to have to find out some place to hide in, a safe haven, and then knock the lights out of myself so I don't have to experience this horrible day. I have the perfect thing for that. Alcohol. I must prepare now. Don't go to the festival.
Okay.
You'll have a nice time and actually interact with people. That's insane, he's out. Later, dude. Sorry, I took your line.
The door slowly closes with a low creak. I don't know how to feel about what Kenji just said.
Ignore
do.
it, please. He's insane.
I ponder what I'd like to do with Shizune and Misha. Deciding it's best to be extra prepared, I duck back into my room and stock my wallet with money. Okay.
He's got money. Wow, imagine.
I wonder if they have that game where you try to catch goldfish on a paper net. Seems way easier than they make it look. Then again, if I were to catch a goldfish, I'd have no real reason to keep it.
Eat it.
Marak having precognition
A snack
again.
that smiles back?
What am I gonna do with a fish in my tiny room? Cook
Oh
it?
my god.
I swear Marak has precognition.
Jesus Christ.
It doesn't happen all the time, but when it does,
It's funny.
It's enough to be noticeable. I could give it to Shizune or Misha,
have two
but that might
nipples.
be overstepping my bounds. It's a real Oh god, here we go. It's a real problem.
And here we go.
Both of them are cute, but I don't think I have a chance with either of them. Regardless, I'm all over the thought of doing it. I imagine... Oh my god. I'm gonna go ahead and mark off Hisao being 11 years old.
There it goes, ladies and gentlemen.
I imagine how they might react if I were to give them a gift tonight, like a fish or a doll. Misha would probably laugh like she always does. Shizune might slap it out of my hand.
Jeez.
Okay. Maybe it
Now it
isn't
seems
such
that
a good
accurate.
idea after all. Okay, I think I'm set. A good while later, I decide that this could be another psych out test devised by Shizune. Even if it isn't, it's starting to get kind of late. I just resolved to go out and search for them.
Oh, he's already
Even
10.
I don't know where I could look. They might be really hard to find today. He'll be 10 by the next iteration of the
I don't know,
bingo.
man. That pink hair is pretty hard to miss.
As soon as
Nice.
I step outside, I almost bump into Shizune.
Have you been
Oh,
standing here
what?
this whole time?
I looked down for 1 second.
White
Hi,
woman
Shizune.
There
jump scare.
it is. Is that a
And
bingo?
that's a new bingo.
And I knew it.
Nice.
Nice.
Hi, Shizune. Where's Misha?
I try to...
The immediate look of disdain on her face.
That was so funny.
Where's Misha?
I was like several words ahead from where my voice is when I saw her voice, and I just had to stop. I try to sign it as best as I can, but I'm really just making stuff up. I've got to ask Misha to teach me some of this. Alright, Priest, are you ready?
It's your white whale.
Yeah. My white whale is way worse than the actual white whale.
That one doesn't have fluoride pink hair.
Yeah, CD, did
The
you see
pink
the
whale.
stream title? I didn't,
need to finish
I didn't
this
make a typo.
Game
there.
of Clash Royale.
Finish this game.
I need a moment.
I need him. All right. Sorry, guys. He's taken on the King's. I have not played Clash Royale in too long. Or not too long. Just haven't played it.
I think it hasn't been long enough.
Kane!
Yo.
Is Kane here?
Hello?
It sounds like he's in a washing machine.
I'll make monkey noises. I have arrived. I'm here to stay.
He's
Yay.
like barely made any progress. Don't worry. There was a Kenji feminist conspiracy moment, and then we were waiting for Shizune.
Yep, pretty much.
Then we were praying for Shizune.
Oh, also, we've got a new bingo, and the squares that we have marked off, we've got 2 returning squares from last time. The feminist conspiracy and Hisao being 11 years old. And our 2 new squares are I should watch/play blank and character sprite jump scare.
Those are
Nailed
good.
both of those.
All right, Priest, are you ready?
I am in overtime.
I'm in overtime. Hold on. Do we still
Alright,
have that?
go
Hold on.
ahead.
Do we still have that one on the here we go. Someone's busy with anything else. Another bingo square.
Yep. What do you
Thank God it
know?
was
Guys,
Clash
it has been like 20 minutes and we are 1 square away from a bingo.
We're just that good.
We're just
bad.
that good.
I know the last scene was like 3 scenes long, but I have faith we can beat Act 1 tonight.
Even if we do
I
beat
don't know,
Act
man.
1 tonight, if we just beat Act 1 tonight, we will literally be only tying the last record. The last low
Wait, how many
record.
scenes are left?
We have
We
2
should
scenes
probably hurry
left
up.
in Act
You have
1.
2? I thought there was 1.
This is it going. Oh, wait, I'm going to win.
But the third to last scene was insanely long.
Oh my god, it was so... Shanghai is like the longest scene in the game.
Yeah.
Okay, I'll be right back. I need a drink.
What?
We're still winning.
Fucking up.
We got all right, guys. We gotta cut Kapressi some slack. We gotta give him some time to warm up.
Yeah.
Playing Misha's voice
Literally
is a
the
full-time
hardest
job.
voice role in the entire
And that you play it
game.
for an hour and you spend 7 recovering.
That's the real reason we've only been doing Shizune root streams every 2 weeks is because it takes that long for Caprice's voice to recover.
He's just
Hey,
out of
Whiskers.
commission for days afterwards, yes.
You should draw a picture of Pochita.
No, the actual reason we didn't do a stream last week is
I
because
will.
Whiskers
I
and I
love
work
that
at a
dog.
bakery, and that bakery got very busy around Thanksgiving.
So many pies.
We had to make
So much
over
crust.
100 pies.
So much. It was a lot of crust.
Yeah, and
That
then
doesn't
Priest
seem-
was
I
out
feel
of
like I
town
did
for the
my
later parts of
calculus
the
wrong.
week, so
It's like
Mm.
not being hungry.
Just
Wait, are
like,
you hungry?
don't eat.
Exactly. I say it, I'm actively feasting.
You fucking feaster.
To be fair, I'm eating a brick of ramen.
just
Yeah.
Are you eating
Wait.
it dry?
Brick. Me
Are
and
you
the deep
eating
fried-
the dry ramen?
Yeah.
You
Heck
fuck.
yeah, that's
Well,
a man of my.
That's bullion on it. That sounds like the worst thing I've ever eaten.
Wait, what did you put on it?
Spread just bullion, which I use as broth.
Just butter.
Just broth paste.
You know what? Still,
That's disgusting.
I want to
yeah,
try
how
this. thing.
how dare
fast
we
can
not
one
stream
order
for a
ramen?
week and deprive CD of his entertainment?
All
I'm sorry.
hail.
His Monday night entertainment.
Monday. Imagine we need to take over Monday Night Football.
Forget
Monday
Monday
night
Night
Katawa
Football.
Shoujo.
Monday Night Empires stream.
Imagine if we could like defeat the biggest television thing that
That's
exists.
a
I
pipe
don't
dream
know.
and a half.
Wait, is it actually Monday Night Football?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yep.
Then why do they go from Sunday straight into Monday and then like throw Thursday in as well? What is the
I don't know.
schedule?
They do
You think I
college
watch
on
sports
like
ball?
Friday, Saturday. There are 2
I
days of
don't
the
know.
week where they don't do football, and it's Tuesday and Wednesday.
You
Yeah.
want
I
to
would
just
know.
sub for Misha while Caprice is drinking?
Here,
Here.
John. All right, he's going in, boys. He's gonna try.
No, let me finish.
It's like a freaking car.
Revving up the engine.
Imagine
ready.
you just hear like the engine and then it just slowly goes up in pitch.
Who's narrating?
I am.
Yeah.
I'm sorry, I was laughing at your guys' joke. Give me a second. Misha pops up from behind Shizune, grinning widely.
We just came to make sure you're coming along with us to the festival.
Oh, okay.
Kronk's new Misha.
Kronk,
We just came to make sure you're coming along with us for the festival.
That is such a better
The
Kronk.
festival for. Wait, what is
For
the school's
the
name?
festival for Yamaku. Yamaku's festival. That festival.
That festival. Oh my god.
We
just came to make
sure you're coming along with us for the festival.
We're gonna get all of the voice lines twice. Caprisi, you missed the Kronk voice.
Let's go back.
Hello, everybody. My name
back.
is Misha, and welcome back to Hisau's Festival.
Yeah, I've heard this is a FNAF clone.
You know, I personally like Marox. You want to do a little bit more?
Sure, why not?
Opens up Clash Royale again.
Dot.
just got you.
What? What is that word?
Reneg. Reneg?
I want to read this
I'm
line.
googling this.
Caprice is
Don't
like,
renege.
Renege.
Okay. I gotta train just for a second.
It's Renege. Wait, Renege? Fudge. I don't know.
Reneg, I think.
Google Translate can't help me out.
Don't renege on your promise.
Alright, we're going with that.
Renege.
Promise.
It's
I
like
don't think I
reggae,
promised
but-
anything.
That's cool, I guess.
Dot.
Choosing a baby.
Stop trying to get out of it.
She's out. Who
Come on,
opened the
Ichon.
door?
It'll be fun. You need this anyway, or you'll become a no good person.
Just like
Or
Kenji.
fall off a roof.
That's true. If he doesn't do this, he literally dies. So hangs out with somebody else.
This fucking line.
You don't want to become one of those people who just stays in their dorm room all day, being paranoid, do you?
I heard you, you bitch.
I heard that.
The feminist agenda.
I find myself staring over his shoulder at the door to Kenji's room right across from mine. I hope he didn't hear that, but I think Misha wants the opposite.
No, of course not. I was just playing around a little, and was right about to leave anyway. You two didn't have to come here.
Why is Kapressi deafened again?
God damn it.
Ash Royale got real intense.
Really? Shizune was worried you would try to get out of it somehow.
I love how she just has 3 voices now.
I read the line, but I was
It's
deafened.
awesome.
I read the line,
No,
but I was
no.
deafened.
You're like, why is everyone repeating over?
Would you like to read it again?
I would like to read it again.
Really? Ah ha 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 ha! Shi-chan was worried you'd try to get out of it somehow. We need you, Hee-chan.
Huh?
Oh my God, CD. Oh no.
I think my... Wait, what? Hold on. I don't have...
This is just all of this is just Misha's imagination. All of this chaos
I would believe it.
as she sits in the asylum.
Seems to be having a good time.
I think my heart just skipped a beat.
That's a really serious problem, Hisao.
That's true.
And there's a heart attack joke.
Oh well. Oh well, just skipped a beat. It's fine. It's not like I have a rhythm.
That's another bingo square.
I don't have aim to knock the dolls off the pedestals in that one game, and Shi-chan refuses to throw things.
Why?
Oh.
Shizune stares at me, immediately noticing my disappointment. She uncrosses her arms and adjusts her glasses.
Dot dot dot.
What did you think we meant? I refuse to throw anything.
They're gonna force Hisao to place games for them.
Why, Shi-chan? That is weird.
Hold on, I totally forgot to get the YouTube chat on my OBS
My
God.
page.
Is she gonna have
Bop,
Hisao
bop.
throw it?
I guess.
Yeah.
What is the purpose of this?
All right, we have.
You s-
I finally got YouTube chat back. I still don't think YouTube chat shows up on the actual video feed because it's stupid, but I'll figure it out someday, I guess.
Oh well.
Okay. I think we're good to go again.
Well, anyway, Hee-chan, you've thrown a ball before, right? Right? So, you have to come with us.
Oh, it's
I
fixed.
picked a ball.
Sweet.
I doubt that.
I'm amazed by their logic. I don't know if they're joking or not.
Yeah, I'd feel offended if I didn't know you guys were joking. You are joking, right?
Dot dot dot.
Logic's so stupid, it loops right back around to being dumbfounding.
It is what it is.
No.
Sorry,
I
I
knew you were
interrupted.
not speaking, and I was.
I stopped him. That's my bad.
Okay, gotcha.
It is what it is, Hee-chan. It is what it is what it is. It is what it is what it is what it is what it is.
Well, that's reassuring.
Dot dot dot.
As it
Come on, let's go! The death band is getting up outside your window!
Excuse me?
is.
Misha grabs me
Tell
by
me
the
that's a
what?
joke.
Misha grabs me by the hand and tries to pull me out the door, but it's clear that she isn't trying at all. Shizune looks at both of us, blushing slightly and fiddling with her glasses impatiently. I'm not used to this kind of casual contact, but I have nothing against it. How could I object?
Objection.
It's still light outside, but the sun is getting ready to set behind it. It took you guys that long?
Also, no, it is not.
What?
Look,
Yeah,
the
it
sun
looks,
is. It's 12 in the afternoon.
could be 11.
Looks like half the school is out here. I can even see some faculty members standing off to the side, helping themselves to some punch. They're about to empty the entire bowl, to the dismay of the girl working the stall. There's some fortune tellers chatting idly with their friends, while others have already gotten started slinging horoscopes at anyone who walks in range. I think that kind of tactic is a little too aggressive, but it shows that they're into it. It's refreshing to see, but I don't know if I'll be able to get used to it.
Sorry, I'm like fucking chewing.
His session
Whole
is just
ramen
play all
packets
the
are
songs
hard
that
to
never get played.
Yeah.
What are we on right now?
Bro,
Oh, Hoka.
my fucking Spotify auto-cued Concord, and I was like, holy shit, what song is this? And we've only heard Concord like once.
Which is funny, because I feel like it's supposed to be Lily's theme.
Well, that would make
It is
sense
Lily's
if we
theme,
not played
which is
Lily's
why we
theme.
haven't heard it much.
It's not like
I
we
think it's-
haven't interacted with Lily at all.
True.
True.
We've
I
heard
think
the
we hear
student
it.
council a lot.
We've heard the student council a lot, not even on Shizune's routes.
I know.
That shit just plays sometimes. They don't even have to be near.
A constant
The ghost of
reminder
Misha.
Council is
a
forever,
constant
John.
reminder of their ever-present faces behind your back.
A specter. Oh, fuck. I forget the high school's name.
Ramaku.
Yamaku?
A specter over Yamaku.
We were talking about
Ramaku?
Give me a break.
Well, we should get something to eat. Hungry, He-chan?
Come to think of it, I haven't eaten all day.
I don't really want to eat fried noodles.
That's okay. There are other fried foods.
Are there any foods that aren't fried?
No.
Dot.
Candy? Junk food is the essence of celebrations.
Knowing my luck, they probably fried candy.
At least they ain't
Fried
frying
Skittles,
butter.
could you imagine?
Oh,
They
it
probably
feels
did that too.
Too.
That's brilliant, CD. That's amazing.
Whoa. CD is just posted walls.
Probably pull up the Twitch stream. I haven't seen what the title is yet.
No, CD.
Whoa!
Come on. I mean,
I just read the title.
As a joint effort between Marak and I suggested the playing off of Misha's voice, and that's what Marak came up with. Yeah, it took us like 45 minutes, by the way, Kane.
God damn. I think mine was really good, but it needs to be saved. There's a better time to use it.
There is a better time to use yours, I think. Alright, Priest, did we interrupt your line?
Yeah. But I also was playing Clash Royale.
That would make sense.
come on. I mean, Shi-chan, we'll treat you to one thing. One?
Noodles.
Dot! Exclamation point.
Just one. Only so you can build a better G for your throwing arm. Ah, but doesn't look like all the booths are done setting up just yet. So you might not be able to get what you want.
How does this festival work? Didn't they just say, like, the sun
It's
was
the
about
middle
to
of
set?
afternoon. Yeah.
What time did this festival?
I got the impression from every other route that the festival started in the early morning.
Yeah.
It did.
And then went later.
Because when we wake up, Kenji was like, man, there's so much fucking noise going on.
Yeah, it's like early morning, and it took
like
Hisao
he's
3
young.
hours to put money in his wallet. Or
I
4.
mean, he was
maybe.
chilling in his room because he wasn't looking for Shizune and Mishu.
No wonder they showed up.
More shoe.
Take a look around, surprised by the number of stalls.
More of a
It's
shoe.
unbelievable. This festival seems larger than the ones you might see in actual towns. Despite what Misha said, it seems like half the school is already celebrating. The air is humming with the excited chattering of at least half the student body. I can smell food cooking, and it's only making me hungrier by the second.
Dot.
Come on, Ichan. The food is already disappearing fast. If you want takoyaki, we need to move now. I could go for some takoyaki. Come on, let's eat that.
Takoyaki is pretty good.
Octopus
had it.
thingies?
Yes.
Octopus
Fried octopus
balls.
balls.
Yes.
Alright.
Balls with a weird sauce.
I feel like I need to clarify that takoyaki is chopped up piece of octopus that is put in breading and fried.
I don't think.
Otherwise,
I
known as
don't want
octopus.
to.
Octopus
Do
ball.
octopus even? Never
No.
know.
I
You
think I
octopus
felt the
ball.
need to clarify it more because of how we were inflecting our voice when saying it than anything.
Octopus
Alright.
balls?
I haven't had takoyaki in forever. I'm game.
Shizune takes off before Misha can even sign it back to her, briskly walking towards the takoyaki stand as Misha and I try to catch up.
Oh, shoot.
Misha laughs as she skips towards Shizune, who asks her 3 orders of takoyaki by holding up 3 fingers. I never noticed it before, but for someone who is so obsessed with high-class tea, it's a little weird that Shizune is also into fast food. I didn't get the
Hey.
impression that she had
Yeah.
that character trait.
Act broke, stay rich.
I broke Steve.
But did they ever mention that?
Like, I don't remember it ever being brought up that Shizune is into high-class tea. Has it just been that long since we played the first part of this route, or am I going crazy?
No,
I
don't
mean,
feel like they
oh
mentioned
no,
that
it's the
either.
remember the talk about how the tea is so impressive, monks died for it.
Oh,
I think that was the
bit.
implication.
That's the one time.
Yeah.
That makes more. I feel like we would have gotten that if we didn't take 2 weeks off.
Perhaps.
I take the plate of takoyaki she hands me
Perhaps
and wonder
we're
if I should dig in. Looks extremely hot. Reminds me of that one scene in Mob Psycho. I can see the smoke coming off of it and the oil bubbling on the surface. Shizune and Misha both look at me as if waiting for me to eat before they can begin. Can't back down, so I spear one of the tiny... So I steer one on the... Oh, okay. So I spear one on the tiny plastic fork jauntily sticking up from the corner of the plate. However, before I can even put it in my mouth, Shizune and Misha begin eating eagerly. Shizune taking quick but delicate bites out of the takoyaki, while Misha eats with relish like a small child. I guess at the end of the day, both of them are just kids like any other student here. This is kind of nice. I don't think I've had a chance like this in a long time to just hang out with other people and enjoy their company. Even before coming here, I'd been going through a very busy year. So busy that I hadn't realized what I've been missing until now. Here, I feel at peace. This is a soothing atmosphere. I didn't know these kinds of festivals still existed. Reese.
Wait.
Hee-chan, you weren't gonna heat your food?
No, I'm gonna eat it. Kane. Kane?
Fuck.
Okay.
Dot dot dot.
I hope you aren't chickening out because it's too hot.
That's not it.
Even their teasing is beginning to become endearing. I eat quickly before my food can get cold, thinking that the dimly lit paper lanterns glowing warmly against the sunset make for a beautiful sight. Now it's sunset.
This day.
Oh look, 3 p.m. I love
To be
winter.
fair, it does getting darker earlier.
Before I can finish my last bite of takoyaki,
Wait, it's
Shizune
spring.
steps in front of me, standing perfectly straight with her arms rigidly behind her back. I can see she's trying her best to look as serious as possible, but even she can't hide her good mood, and there's a slight smile on her face.
Come on, Hee-chan, let's go play some games.
Are they even done setting up?
Bisha, a whole fucking palette change happened.
Wait, hold on. I just realized. There's a sign up at the top left that just says beer.
What?
Wait.
Oh yeah.
Oh my god,
super-
it does!
Beer. Oh my god.
For the adults.
It totally does!
You can get a
Wait,
license
does it
to
say
sell beer without
This one right
or
here.
Biru?
This is B-do.
Wait, it
And
has
look,
a circle on it though.
No, it just looks like that because the image is so fucking crunchy.
Wait, is it? Am I being stupid?
Otherwise,
or
it
is
would say Piru.
Piru.
Yeah, no, are you sure that's not a circle?
Pretty sure.
Pretty sure. Yeah, it looks like not a circle to me.
You guys are seeing the two lines?
I am,
Yeah,
yes.
it's like
Just
a
a little bit.
non-circle.
What the frick is wrong with me then?
Brain bag?
I don't know, I can't tell. Because, yeah, that doesn't make any sense.
No, but it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. Come on, Hee-chan. Before it gets too crowded.
Misha puts her hand on my shoulder and laughs very loudly.
You were worried about that? You shouldn't
Come on,
have
come
gotten
on.
the
The
brain
prizes look really great this year. Really, really. Wouldn't you like to win some prizes for two cute girls like us?
Misha flashes her best cute look, which is admittedly pretty cute. I look at Shizune expecting her to do the same, but she just looks at me like I'm insane. Probably because you are.
Yeah, that's the right appropriate
Dot
thing.
dot dot.
Misha, stop doing that. Wait, I'm Misha.
Dot dot dot.
Hee-chan, hurry up. You've been holding that piece of takoyaki for like 1,000 years.
Eat that shit. Eat, eat, eat.
I like to savor everything that I eat. Even this.
Without warning, Shizune picks the takoyaki from my hand and plops it into her mouth with a smile. It happened so
Bitch.
fast that there's no way I could have stopped her. Before I can even fully process what just happened, Misha bursts into laughter and Shizune smiles at me. Probably the closest I've ever seen her come to laughing.
Dot dot dot! Exclamation point. Dumb bitch. That's
Well,
her.
that's
Fuck, I did the wrong voice. Whatever.
That takes care of that. Wahahaha.
Shizune grabs my right hand and Misha grabs my left. That is in-canon swearing. We got another one on the bingo board.
Canon swearing.
Wait, it is?
I mean, it wasn't from the POV. of
Swearing
Shizune.
as a character.
That's what that means.
Oh.
Is swearing in the voice as the character.
I thought it was like
It's
whenever
less about like
Shizune-
when there's an
Shizune
actual
does-
cuss word in the game script, and more about when we tack on something
Gotcha.
in,
Yeah.
in character.
I thought you were saying that when Shizune has an exclamation point, she's swearing at you.
It's implied.
It's implied.
I already said these.
You're coming with us. There's a lot to do tonight. You should try harder to enjoy it.
Running through the already sizable crowd of people, we play game after game, from ring toss to whack-a-moles, or games I've never even heard of. We rarely win, but it's fun nonetheless.
Hey, do they have that goldfish scooping game here?
Dot dot dot.
Of course. I didn't know you liked that game, Hee-chan.
Well, I've always wanted to try it. It doesn't seem too hard.
Famous
Are
last
you
words.
sure about that, Hee-chan?
That really was some famous last words right there.
Wahahaha. Okay. We'll see. It should be around here somewhere.
Dot dot dot.
But where are you gonna keep your fish? Do you have a bowl for it?
Well, no.
Maybe he'll eat it.
Why does everyone have this idea?
Good idea.
You know, I still remember that image Kane sent in Discord the other week ago of that gigantic goldfish.
Oh yeah, the fucking.
Oh my
huge-
god.
It was so big.
Massive goldfish.
Absolute unit.
Tankard of a fish.
Yo, we
Dot,
should
dot,
find it
dot.
and put it in Leo's den so CD can see it.
I will find it while we do this. Found it.
That was so
That was
quick.
fast.
I was already looking for it.
I was like, that was the fast.
5 parallel universes ahead.
Alright, Hee-chan. If we win any fish, we'll give them to you.
Oh, really? Another game? Fine then.
Shizune pushes me excitedly towards the booth, trying to hide the enthusiasm in her eyes.
None of you thought this through. Where's
Fortunately,
that
the
poor
two
fish
of them
coming
fail
from?
to catch a single fish, but I don't do any better. Can't help but laugh as immediately afterwards they start tugging me towards a particularly large, colorful stall that I helped build.
Holy Shizune. There's nothing holy about Shizune.
I remember this one. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. I remember this one. It had been a real pain in the ass to make. The booth runner, an average-looking guy with dyed brown hair, snaps to attention when he sees us walking over. I noticed two things. First, it's one of those games where you throw a ball at a pyramid of opaque bottles and try to knock over as many as possible. 4 balls for 50 yen. It's pretty good. Second, there are instructions on how to play in Braille. I almost want to say something and look to see if Shizune and Misha see it as well. Either they don't, or they don't find it strange at all.
This kid's is what we call it.
Who wants
Hey! Good to see ya, Hakamichi. I actually don't, this immediately fell apart. Thank you so much for your help with this booth. Having fun?
Shizune glances towards Misha, who signs everything into her in a flash, then beams at the operator.
Da da da.
Ah, it was nothing. Nothing at all, really. This is great. I think the best festival we've put together yet. Shiraki, we'd like to play this. That's okay, right? Of course, it would be really great if you would just give your cute, hardworking student council representatives a prize for all the hours we put in to make all of this possible.
Ah, shit.
Ah ha 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 ha. No.
No.
If anything, Shiraki has balls.
Hey, I built this stall. It was a back-breaking job, too. I wasted 2 hours of my life. I think I deserve at least a free round.
And me!
Da da da.
Me too!
Kid's strong-arming the booth operator. After some hesitation, he eventually gives in and hands each of us 4 balls with a shrug. Good one, CD. Barely a second later, Shizune and Misha dump theirs in front of me.
What gives? Don't tell me that after making such a big deal out of it, you two aren't going to even play? Not after the way we ganged up on Shiraki.
Yeah. Da da da.
You stay out of this, please!
Shizune turns to me and begins waving her hands dismissively. Misha appears torn between translating for her and consoling the booth operator.
Da da da! Exclamation point.
Ha 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 ha! He-chan, where's your sense of chivalry? Besides, She-chan, have a policy against throwing balls!
Based on what?
Sorry, He-chan. I don't know if my aim is that good either. You must be pretty good at these things though, right? Right? It shouldn't be a problem for you.
This looks simple enough. Oh god, I didn't mean to do that. This looks simple enough. The bottles aren't even that far away, and the only challenge is that these are wiffle balls. I throw one at the bottles hard, and it bounces off unceremoniously.
What the hell?
Yeah. It's not as easy as it looks. There's water inside the bottles. Trade secret.
That's not very fair.
This must be why it's 4 balls for 50 yen. How devious.
Da da.
Come on, He-chan. You can knock him down. You have 11 more chances. Go!
Deltarune music starts
Maybe
playing.
you should do it.
And there's a Toby Fox reference.
Son of a... Every time. I can't help.
The chess
No, you
team
cannot.
theme starts blasting. Bomb bomb.
Well, I was gonna say knock you down, the song. That would also
Oh,
fit.
you're right. I was thinking because they're playing games.
Shizune, do you want to
All
try?
lives.
She's an Oh god, I know how to pronounce that word, but my brain
Emphatically.
isn't one. Emphatically.
Emphatically?
Yes.
Emphatically.
Emphatically shakes her head
Nailed
from
it.
side to side. I laugh. This is actually pretty fun.
Throw
Winding
multiple at
up,
once.
I throw another ball at the pyramid of bottles and manage to get them to budge just slightly.
Damn it! Now the fucking Chess King theme's stuck in my head. Ah.
Bum, bum.
Both Shizune and Misha are
Play
casting
that without being
longing
copyrighted.
glances towards a doll shaped like a cat. All in all, they really aren't that different. Sometimes I wonder if Shizune would sound like Misha if she could talk. That would be a nightmare.
Oh no.
No, not that alike. I throw another ball, realizing that it's actually quite simple. If I can hit 2 bottles in the bottom row at the same time, then it's an easy win. Already, a small crowd is beginning to gather, so the pressure is really on me. 9 more shots. Winding up like a baseball pitcher, I throw as hard as I can, and the bottles come tumbling down.
Oh,
Oh
God.
my god.
Oh my god!
Did Rin design this?
Oh
Yo,
my god!
the
My
cat!
god!
Oh my, yeah, yeah,
looks like
yeah. What the
Its
heck?
eyes are like red. It looks like
It is. It's a fucked up little scrunkly, but we're okay with that.
Wait, hold on.
Fair enough.
Skronkly?
It's a fucked up little scrunkly.
Where did
It's
you
a
learn
scrunkle.
that
A
word?
scrunkly boy.
Scrunkly?
Yes.
That's just,
It's just
like
an internet
term.
term.
Yeah.
I know it is, but there is one person in specific I associate that word with. Because
Oh.
I've never heard anyone but that person use that word before now.
Well, I probably didn't get it from them. Not gonna lie.
Oh, I
Okay,
know
what
you
the
didn't.
fuck?
I'm not sure you two may have met once ever.
Hmm.
Triumphantly, I claim my girlish cat doll prize, and Misha laughs uproariously as if it was her who won it. Shizune stares at me with her usual blank expression. It's clear she wants the doll too.
Dot dot dot.
What are you going to do
Hey,
with
John,
that doll?
congratulations! What are you gonna do with that doll?
There's no right
I don't know
answer.
what to do.
I have to tread carefully.
But I think it'd be really funny if he just like took a few steps and then punted the thing and said, "Go fetch."
Or just,
Go fetch!
Go get it.
or just like quietly walked back 2 steps and then started sprinting away.
It's mine, you fools.
I do not know.
What? Take it if you don't want it.
So weird playing a visual novel without clicking to advance myself. I'm not. I'm fucking 90 hours deep into Umineko. At this point, I'm pressing right arrow key, looking at this screen.
Does right arrow key work in this game? No, it does not.
Damn.
CD
Dot, dot.
suggests pulling out a lighter and giving the fluoride stare.
Nice.
That's what I do. I walk up to people, ask to borrow their lighters, and then just stare for 20 seconds.
Unless you want to keep it for yourself, Ichon. I didn't know you liked dolls. How delicate.
I don't. I have no use for this.
This is below me, peasant.
Can I have it then?
Dot dot dot.
Their eyes are drilling into my soul.
Fluoride stare.
This is a decision I don't want to make. I turn back to the booth.
Hey, you have more than one of this doll?
Actually, yeah. Just one more.
Okay. Set everything up again. I want to try for that one as well.
I
He's
still
got
have
8
8
more
tries. As soon as I came is set up again,
Now
I
the
throw
K
as
roll
hard as I
music comes
can
on.
again, but miss.
Tired.
Trying to win another one? Taking the easy way out, Ichon.
If it's that easy, you could try it.
No thanks.
Howard.
Hey, Ichon, can you at least put the doll down while you throw the balls?
No.
Dot dot dot.
There's only one more left. You had better get it. If you fail, I'll kill you.
Oh, oh.
Oh god. For Misha, that's genuinely a threat.
Everything is a threat coming from Misha. It's just a matter of how thinly disguised it is.
Dot dot dot.
What a clever way to duck out of giving me the doll, though. And by me, I mean me. I mean me.
Exclamation point! Why is there no dots? That feels weird.
Ah, just kidding.
I can see Misha didn't mean any harm from it, and Shizune seems to enjoy her joke, smiling at it, but she looks a little depressed afterwards. I decide to hand her the doll, at least while I'm trying to win the other one. It's kind of hard to aim holding a giant cat.
How big was that scrunkly?
Now
Sizable.
everyone's saying it. Oh god.
8 feet
That,
tall.
that.
Thank you, Hee-chan. She-chan seems happy, Hee-chan. But you're gonna win one for me too, right?
That is what I'm trying to do, isn't it?
I throw again, but my aim is way off this time. My arm feels kind of heavy as well, as if blood isn't flowing to it properly. I scold myself mentally, thinking that it was pathetic I could get tired out from something like that.
Yeah,
Then I
well,
realize maybe it's because of my art. If it is, then I don't know what to think. It's depressing that even something as small as this is enough to make me realize my own mortality. I guess there won't ever be a time when I'll be able to forget about it. Even today, when I thought I would just be able to enjoy myself on this beautiful night in this beautiful place, I can't escape the reason why I'm here. I've never felt so at peace in my life, in this place which is nowhere else I've ever been. Wait, oh god. Sorry about that. In this place which is like nowhere else I've ever been. It's hard now to keep from thinking the unthinkable. That I may have been sent here to die. Holy shit.
What? Oh wait, this is Act 1, He's still, like, even more of a loser than normal. But still! Jesus Christ!
That took a fucking holy shit.
Like, bro, you missed the ball twice.
Question is more
What's the
so-
fucking meme? Wins one game, feels nothing, loses game once, day ruined.
Oh my god, he's up.
These past few days may have been some of the best of my life. First time in a long time that I've ever felt truly alive. But in the end, I'm someone who finds himself reminded every time he climbs too many stairs and throws a ball too hard that he could die at any second. I'll always be limited by this. I feel depressed by that, and angry as well. In the end, I care about my life, and I enjoy it. And now, it's more transient than ever before. I wonder what it is that will finally do me in. It could be anything. If I'm this weak and pathetic, a bad fall, a punch to the chest, a stray baseball.
If I heard Yisao saying this, the first thing I would do is punch him square in the chest.
I've now
Damn
lost
it.
my will to keep playing this game, but I keep playing anyway. Oh fuck!
Oh my god!
He wasn't making it up. What the fuck?
Oh.
I was gonna say, maybe you think a little hard on him. Like this is a real thing.
I know, it's less because Hisao has an actual disability and more because I just don't like him.
Because it's fun to hit on him. But uh-oh.
Jesus Christ.
Suddenly, I feel a split-second sensation of pain in my chest. It comes and goes instantaneously, but it's enough to make me stumble just a bit. Shizune jumps back, startled. She comes closer, staring at me with concern. Misha puts her hand on my shoulder.
Stride.
Stride moment.
That ruined the mood.
Hey, Hee-chan. Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm fine. I don't really feel too good right now. I think I'm sick. I don't think I can go on.
I don't
That's
fucking
not
care
good.
that OneDrive isn't signed in.
One drive moment.
Misha frowns.
Don't strain yourself. If you're that sick, you'll just make yourself sicker.
Dot.
Look, the festival's just getting started, and we've been playing games for a while. We can take a little break if you're tired. Good idea, Shi-chan. I'm feeling a little tired too. I think we're all a little worn out. Running all over school, Hee-chan.
Secretly, this was all a ploy to not have to try and win the second cat plushie.
Fakes a heart attack.
It's heart
Jesus.
illness.
I nod. You don't seem to notice anything unusual. That's good.
This isn't unusual.
We walk through the sea of people, Misha cheerfully pointing out the faces of everyone she knows. Shizune holds the stuffed cat in her arms, cradling it absent-mindedly. It seems like they're having fun. Suddenly, I feel a pang of guilt. Because of my poor health, we all had to stop.
Ichon, we're both feeling kind of hungry. How about you?
I'm not as hungry as I could be, but I do want something to eat.
That is a really roundabout way of saying you're hungry.
Yeah. Just say, like, I could have a snack.
There's so many easier ways to phrase that.
I'm a little
That's
peckish.
Exactly me.
That's good enough, Ichon. So what should we get to eat?
It doesn't really matter to me.
Nothing really matters to me.
Nothing
dot.
really matters to
Bingo square?
No, that one got taken off. Probably because it's basically
It's
a free square. It's basically a free. Too many things that are basically just free squares. Yo, CD, have you noticed any bingo squares that I didn't point out? I don't know this bingo board quite as well, so I'm not sure I'm gonna be able to catch everything on the first time.
They're really just going through the fucking music right now. We've had like 4 tracks in the last 10 minutes.
Yeah, we zooming through the soundtrack.
Yeah.
We're gonna hear the entire soundtrack on this route, even the ones that are the openings for the other routes.
Whoa.
How about sandwiches then? We'll need something to drink too. Misha will get everything. What?
Shizune looks at me and smiles, and I realize she might be trying to cheer me up with a joke. I laugh.
There's no jokies.
Ichon, it's getting kind of crowded, so we might not be able to eat here. It's getting kind of loud too.
I hope at some point she tries telling a pun that just doesn't translate at all into spoken language.
That actually would be.
How would that work?
Well, there's a couple you can do.
Not the route. Oh, you're right.
There's
we did get a
probably
mucker.
something.
A new bingo square's microphone cut out, and I know we got that earlier.
Oh, that's just gonna be constant.
That one's
But
the
yeah.
true free space.
What he was trying to say.
Yeah. But no, there are like some puns you can make where hand signals are similar, but when spoken, the words don't.
That's
Flash,
something
you know?
that you'd actually have to have an intimate understanding of sign language to do. And even
Yeah.
more so in this case because it's supposed to be Japanese sign language. So it's gotta go through like 2 separate language barriers to reach English at this point. And so I'm pretty sure the authors wouldn't even try.
Nah.
Oh, there's a tangent about linguistics.
Yippee!
Yeah, yep, there it is.
Maybe we should go eat up on the roof.
That's fine with me. It might be a nice view, and there could be a little breeze.
My only
out
hope
for
is that we
stray
get there
Kenjis.
before Kenji.
Oh,
Dude, he was there in the middle of the day.
He's been there the whole time.
My only hope is that Kenji has passed away by the time we get up there.
He's still
There's an actual corpse on top of the roof. Oh well.
Well, why would it be on top of it?
He drank himself to
maybe.
death.
alcohol poisoning.
What?
Alcohol poison.
Okay then. I guess I should get the food and drinks now. So I'll see you two then.
Misha gives a clumsy wave and then runs off. Before, I didn't notice how the paper lanterns look illuminating the dark night. But now that I'm able to see it, it's really an amazing sight. Fireflies float overhead, a soft glow making it look as if it's snowing lights in the night sky. This type of thing would be impossible to see in the city. Shizune tugs at my sleeve impatiently and crosses her arms, frowning as if to show displeasure at me for getting distracted.
dot.
You know I don't know how to read sign language.
Dot.
Come to think of it, isn't it kind of stupid of me to have said that to a deaf person? She wouldn't have heard it. I shrug, hoping to show her that I don't understand. Shizune shakes her head and dismisses it with a wave of her hand. Maybe I should get around to asking Misha for some lessons on sign language. Climbing up onto the roof, I find myself in awe again at the sheer size of this school. The grounds are so expansive, I can't believe I hadn't realized it before. As I walk across the roof, trailing behind Shizune, I can't help but be taken in by the stars shining in the sky. Shizune and I sit down on a bench. She seems like she's in a good mood, and as she smiles softly while the breeze blows through her hair.
Was that the sound of the breeze?
That was the sound of the breeze,
Yes.
yes.
Me blowing dandelions. I can do it if we'd like.
I'd rather you not.
I figured.
Headphone users beware. You know what's crazy? How many bingo squares we've crossed off and still not gotten a bingo at this point?
Blackout.
They might be like strategic.
We're going
I don't know how much thought CD put into it, but I wonder if he like strategically placed them so that some of the harder squares are in every row. Then again, most of these aren't that hard. They're just situational.
Mm.
Which I think is probably the best for a bingo in this
Of course.
vein. We look down at the festival, which looks like a sea of glowing amber lanterns and waving paper fans teeming with people, some of them festively dressed in yukata. In fact, most of the girls seem to be wearing yukata. Not one of them has been wearing yukata in any of the routes we've done so far, so I wonder why they're bringing it up now.
There's several like weird things they just mentioned about the festival
It
for this route
feels like they
specifically.
wrote Shizune's route first and didn't bother to change it once they added other things to the game.
Perhaps.
In fact, I think there are a couple other instances of that later on where it feels like they're trying to allude to something else that got cut from the game. I wonder why Shizune and Misha didn't dress up today. Hold on.
Hold on. Put so much time there. Have you noticed how the text is perfectly aligned in the middle?
CD
What?
is like 4 parallel universes ahead of us.
Wait, what?
Oh, for a second I thought he was being sarcastic, but no, this is genuine passion behind this.
I asked earlier about how much effort he was putting into like designing each row.
Oh.
Anyways,
Turns out
Perfectly
it's a
aligned.
decent bit.
oh boy, here we go. The two of them would look like nice in yukata. I briefly wonder what types they would wear.
He
A
saw
bingo
me.
lover. Shizune would likely go with something traditional. However, Misha's a bit harder to place. Misha arrives, panting as she runs to us, trying to keep the food in her arms from falling. Setting everything on the ground, she lets herself drop backwards.
Are y'all hearing his mic?
Yeah.
It was like glitching out and over repeating on itself, so it was like 3 Mishas laughing at once.
Glitch mutual.
That took a while. Come on, you two didn't tell me what you wanted, so I got some rice punch, some sandwiches, some candy too, a little bit of everything.
Some what? That's great. Let's dig in.
Okay,
Fuck
hold
is
on, I
rice
gotta
punch?
fucking- Is it like non-alcoholic sake or something?
It's
mean,
it's
I
like
would
cream of
assume so.
rice.
Ew.
Oh, it's delicious.
It's a Korean beverage, apparently.
Wait, have you actually
Oh,
had
I was
this before?
completely off.
No, okay. answers that.
That would be
Milk that rice.
Shikye, I think. I also know how to pronounce Korean words to a slightly poorer extent than Japanese. It
Oh,
is
that's
similar to Japanese amazake. Amazake.
And we're googling this too. Maybe someone else.
Yeah,
should
is a
Google it. You should
sweet,
keep control.
low alcoholic or non-alcoholic Japanese drink made from fermented rice. So it is somewhat like
It's the rice equivalent of kombucha.
kombucha,
Ew.
Yeah,
which is also Japanese. Yes,
I did not know that.
it is also made from kelp, fermented kelp.
Kombucha?
Kombucha?
I believe so. Oh no, it's
I
fermented
thought it was
green tea.
African.
Oh, yeah.
No, kombucha?
There are many ways to make kombucha. Kombucha is
I'm
oh, you're right though. It is,
85% sure it's from Japan.
it is fermented. It is fermented black tea.
Okay, there we go.
Kombucha is thought to have originated from China.
And
okay,
so
country
we're
of
back
origin.
at
It's not the U.S. It's close enough.
No, I
No,
know.
I
but
only
thought
brought it up because the phonetics sound really similar to Japanese. So,
All right.
I mean, it looks like a Japanese word, but I could be wrong.
Linguistics tangent.
Another one. I
Linguists and
swear, I
sound.
thought it was made from... Is there some other drink that's made from kelp?
Probably.
Me
Kelp
and my
water.
kelp obsession.
We should probably continue as well.
Yes, we should.
A
Yeah.
kelp smoothie from SpongeBob.
I wonder how quickly I would move if I was doing a one-man show.
Probably more
faster.
quickly. Although we would probably interrupt
It
you.
would
if we were
not
here
be
as
harder
well.
to go. It would not be. It would not be difficult. It would not be. Oh my god! Fucking.
Let's just go.
I give up.
Let's dig in.
It would not be
Itadakimasu.
difficult to go slower. There we go.
Itadakimasu.
Misha takes that bite out of a small triangular sandwich.
Oh, that's fine.
Priest?
So Hee-chan, what do you think of the festival? It's nice, isn't it?
Yeah.
Dot.
The stars are nice tonight. This couldn't have been a more perfect day.
What fucking... Oh, there.
The sound of people talking below us is like faint music alongside the chirping of crickets in the distance. I take a sip from the can of punch and look over at Misha, who looks as if she's sleeping comfortably with her back stretched out and a half-full can of apple juice balanced on her stomach.
Is this letting my heart speak?
Lullaby of Open Eyes.
Fuck. Okay. Yeah. We always confuse the two. I think. At least I do.
Oh, Kane, really I'm going to try and keep this tangent as quick as possible. You know how we talked about how you always associate raindrops and puddles with rain?
Yeah.
So I think I figured out why I don't. And it's because I associate it with a very specific scene from Emmy's Route, which is also the first scene, I believe, where I got introduced to the Shanghai. Because if you skip some of the Shizune flags early on, you completely
don't go,
miss the Shanghai in Act 1. And so
Yeah.
I always associated raindrops and puddle with the Shanghai specifically, instead of with a specific character. I always associate this song with Hisao dying in the snow. It is the first. It's the first
Wait.
one on the soundtrack.
Lullaby with Open Eyes, the song currently playing, associated with this Hisao croaking, which is fair. Yeah.
It's the one, right? It's the one that plays immediately preceding that.
There's also like a specific track for just the hospital that's only heard like once for 30 seconds.
Ba-da-da-da-da.
I need to listen to the soundtrack more.
What's it called? Cold Iron is what it's called.
Oh, fucking Cole, yeah. Not to be confused with Iron Cage or whatever the fuck.
Caged Heart.
Yeah.
Cage sound.
Iron Cage.
Iron Cage.
Iron Man.
Iron Cage.
Shizune sits with her legs drawn close to her, rocking back and forth slowly like an impatient child as she stares up at the sky. Oh god. The two of them are so cute. I look around and see... I look around and can see many students holding hands with their girlfriends or their boyfriends. Not too far from us on this roof, there are couples gazing at the stars. How the fuck did Kenji and Hisao get this all to themselves in the other route? What?
Maybe they go to
Wait,
a
are they
different
on
roof.
the roof?
There's maybe.
Okay, this is gonna be such a stupid thing, and I don't know why my brain remembered it. There is a second roof in the background of the roof panels during daytime.
Huh.
Okay. All right.
I mean, to be
Maybe
fair,
there are
this-
two roofs.
In this route, they didn't mention how the roof is normally closed off.
So maybe they're
Oh.
maybe they have made a distinction between the two roofs and have not bothered to explain that.
Yeah,
Or-
I'm gonna go find a photo of the
Or
second roof.
maybe this route was written before the other ones and and was not revised when they finished the game.
Perhaps.
There is a good argument towards the second roof theory, and that is that the shot we have of the roof, whenever we talk to anyone on the roof, it does not show the thing that they're leaning on in the death scene. Fuck, I uploaded these in the wrong server. I will go upload these in Leo's den.
server did you upload them in?
Ours.
Oh, okay.
Interesting. There's also
I
like
have
that
uploaded them on the
dilapidated
internet.
sign on the one
Exactly.
that Kenji and Hisa are in.
It's also the fact that the roof on top is completely hand drawn, and the roof on the other is just a photo with a blur filter.
Yeah.
What the fuck? There was a
Some
third
nice
roof
figure.
in the alpha beta.
What?
Oh,
Oh.
What? The
Oh.
Katawa Shoujo rabbit hole goes way too deep. Dude. It's just
So
like,
many
dear God.
roofs, guys.
So many roofs.
The Katawa Shoujo iceberg and like 3
Roof
layers
infinite.
down is the roof theories.
All right, let's continue.
Not too far from us on this roof, there are couples gazing up at the stars or down at the lights of the festival, holding each other's hands. A part of me wants that. Oh, God. Looking at Shizune and Misha, I wonder if maybe I should ask one of them out someday. Wonder if it'd be worth the risk. The golden hands moving across the face of the delicate watch on Shizune's wrist catch my eye. And I see that it's getting kinda late, but the festivities are still going strong. Shizune is holding the stuffed cat I won by the paw. She notices me looking at it. ...
Question mark?
Offhandedly, she offers it to me. I smile, wanting to ask her what I would do with it, but she wouldn't be able to understand me. I shake my head and try my best to tell her to keep it, hoping she'll understand. As I look out towards the school, I can see before me so many people, all of which are happy and cheerful. Watching them makes me feel content. This really was something. Today was worth it. But I still can't shake the feeling of guilt and melancholy from earlier. They keep hanging on to me, and I can't let them go. Shizune signed something to me, and I can't understand her. No matter what I say, she won't be able to hear me.
I can't understand you, Shizune. Well, whatever. I wonder if we both consider ourselves at fault for this. Anyway, I'm sorry for not being able to understand. You know, I'm almost glad that you tried to coerce me into coming here. If I attempt to date you, though, I might have to think more about that side of you.
Misha was actually
No.
not sleeping.
Oh fuck, you're still here.
He's
No.
right. Peace out.
Fuck you, Heatron.
No, actually, I'm glad. Today was nice. You'd be cuter if you smiled more. You have a nice smile.
Okay.
Can she not read lips?
Yeah, I was about
Like
to say.
most people I know with impaired hearing can read lips. That's like a natural thing that.
Well, okay. I wonder though if it's different. Like maybe
True,
learning
it
to
could be
read
different for
lips
languages.
is something that occurs like if you start with some hearing and then it degrades over time. Because
Probably.
she has
Fair,
no
actually.
idea what any of the words sound like, right?
You're right. I
If she
didn't
was
think
born,
about that.
if she was born completely deaf, she has
Well-
no frame of reference to really compare that to. She doesn't even really know what the words that
Mhm.
we're
She
making.
doesn't know what words are, really.
Oh yeah, you wouldn't.
From an inflection
mean,
standpoint, like from a basic
yeah.
concept, they still exist, but
Yes, but like, imagine the way you do JSL or ASL in whatever case. Like, you don't form sentences the same way, do you?
No.
And so even if someone were to speak out what they were saying to her, if she was born deaf, then she would have no concept for what they were saying.
yeah.
Hmm.
We're in
That
the
is-
back roofs.
Oh my God.
I didn't see CD type that a while ago.
It's true.
Right for blackmail you, John.
Frustrated, she stands up, arms behind her backs, looking authoritative and confident against the backdrop of stars.
What?
That's new.
That is new. Suddenly, she's in a... I'm gonna be honest, I completely forgot this sprite was in the game.
Yeah.
Suddenly,
It seems a little weird.
It's like
It
they
does.
rotated her arms up in like an editor.
Hold up.
It does.
What the fuck? Her eyes are more rounded. Like, can
It's
you
the
guys
They're
angle.
see
a little
that?
different. The glasses are different too.
The
Her
glass.
face is fatter. Her ear is shorter. Oh no, her ear's behind her hair. That's fair, actually.
This
What-
is such a funny gif.
Her hair grows.
I feel like her uniform
does.
was drawn by a different person too. Like the way
No,
they
I
do...
bet it's just. I'm
no,
willing
look,
to
the
bet there
way
was
that
just.
the wrinkles are, the creases and wrinkles are done, looks like softer in where
But the
is it?
face is close enough. I think
In
it was
this
just. I'm willing to bet there was just a very long time gap between both models being drawn. They probably drew the static models first for like testing and simplicity since they'd be everywhere, and then drew that one later, and that's why it looks off. But then again,
I'm
the
gonna go ahead and
fucking
mark
bow.
that down as new art style on the bingo
Yeah,
board, though.
the bow is 100% a completely different art style.
Yeah, what the fuck?
Just changes.
There's so much weirdness going on here. Anyways, suddenly
Weird
Shizune throws her
animation
arm
game.
out towards the open sky, seeming to hold it between her hands. As if she's telling me to look at everything in front of me. The school,
Whoa.
Whoa, what the
bathed in
fuck?
the festivals below,
Whoa.
lit up with the colorful yukata. The roof illuminated by fireflies. The sky so vast that it imposes the feeling of awe onto you. What does she want? It slowly dawns on me with time. This beautiful scene before me is proof that there are things wonderful enough that spoiling them with a bad mood would be unforgivable. That is where the entire budget of this entire game went into that one shot.
That transition, yeah. That definitely took 4 hours of coding, bare minimum. By 40.
And I can feel the weight of Shizune's personality pressing the point further.
He looks like a scarecrow.
Like just a ghost.
Thanks, I guess.
I look away, but then Shizune grabs me by the shoulder, her watch brushing against my cheek. With her left hand, she points up at the sky.
Yo.
With
Silent
faint pops,
fireworks.
There's noise, it's just really quiet. Hold on.
I was about to say I can hear it well enough, but I forgot I listened to this game at 200% volume for the music.
There we go. That should be a little better. With faint pops, fireworks begin to go off in the sky, each one spreading a shower of bright colors that slowly fade into the dark. I can't even recall the last time I saw fireworks at all, much less a display this large. Not to mention, it seems they're being launched from the school. It's almost impossible to believe. The lights in the sky mingle with the second salvo from the town below, and they seem to... oh god. And they seem timed to complement each other like two parts of a duet. They continue for maybe 15 minutes more, and then stop. Shizune realizes her hand is still on my shoulder and withdraws it carefully, looking a little uncomfortable. Regaining her composure, she grins, with her hands on her hips and her chest thrust out in front of her. It's in these moments that she seems most like a regular teenage girl, energetic, happy, and carefree. I eat thoughtfully with Shizune, the two of us looking out at the grandly thinning crowds below in silence. She sits, leaning forward slightly, her chin resting softly on her hands, and a contented look on her face, with just a hint of wistfulness. All the while, still gently holding onto the stuffed cat's paw. I start feeling tired and tell her that I'll see her and Misha tomorrow, without even realizing that she can't hear me, and then start walking back to the dorms. I feel warm and alive, even in this chilly night air. The image of Shizune standing forcefully before the stars themselves, denying my self-pity, does not leave my mind easily. If it only takes a moment for there to be love, I think I may be falling in love with her. Just a little bit.
Oh, no way!
We actually made it.
The GIF.
That's funny.
Shadow Clone Jutsu.
Sign language is just a cover up for Naruto symbols.
Oh.
Misha. Uh-oh.
Oh my god, he's dead.
That is a funny. That is a great image.
Oh my god, he fucking dead. I gotta say, I think Shizune's is probably my favorite cutscene in the game.
I was about to say that's my favorite so far.
That was pretty good.
Nope.
But the image afterwards was even funnier.
Raindrops and puddles.
Let's go! Oh, Jesus.
Yeah.
Wait,
All
I
right,
can
now-
go back to it?
Yes. Now that we've finished Act 1, I'm going to the bathroom.
Cool. I will also be right back.
I must have missed every single one of those because I didn't know those existed.
Oh no!
You saw
I
that
think
one,
you
though,
did.
right?
Yeah, that was awesome.
Okay, cool. I was like, wait a minute. Was he like, did he like mute and run away for a second?
Oh, this calculus is just.
I cannot tell how this is going to turn out yet.
Me neither.
I can.
I am
That's because I
intrigued.
played the game already.
Leo.
Are you sure?
You know, I will say this. I think I've mentioned this before. This being my second time through the game, I like the beginning of Shizune's route a lot more than I did the first time. And I can't exactly explain why, but I think it's because when I first played Shizune's route, I was going through a bit of Katawa Shoujo burnout. Because I think I played Hanako's and Lily's routes like back to back in like a single week or something like that. And so I started Shizune's and I was like, I really don't want to, and I just had to take a break.
Fair enough.
And so I came back like 2 months later and I was like, all right, I'm back. I'm ready for this.
I should finish it.
Oh god. Crap.
Anyways, I do remember that scene right there. It took a little bit to jog my memory, but that scene at the end of Act 1 with Shizune, I do remember really
that
liking
one.
that scene.
Ow.
I'm dying again.
I'm so lost.
Alright guys, can we get
On
through
this.
3 full scenes in one day? Is that even possible?
Maybe.
Because, I mean, we reached the 2-scene benchmark.
We got that far.
Can we go further? Probably not.
Can we go farther? Find out on the next episode of Katawa Shoujo.
Actually, we're calling it here.
We're calling it here. We're not
Hour
gonna
and a
keep
half
going.
session.
So Act 2 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 scenes long. Act 3 is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I lost count. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. We're too
14.
low for 0. And then Act 4 is only 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 scenes.
Okay.
This route looks a lot shorter on the flowchart, but I think part of that is because there is literally
Scenes
one
are so
choice
long.
on the entire route.
Wait, there is?
There is one choice on this entire route,
Where?
and it decides whether or not you get on the good or bad
Okay, I gotta
ending.
mute.
So we won't get any... Sorry, guys, we won't get any shitty Discord polls this route. Probably best that CD took that off the bingo. That would be a dead square. I am legitimately curious what you guys are gonna think of the single choice on this route.
Is it? I'm looking forward to it. So do any of the other choices have any impact at all?
There are no other choices.
Oh, I see.
There is
I
one
had to go
choice on this route.
Deal with
It's not there's like a it's not like there's only one choice that matters. No, there's exactly one choice in total.
Oh,
You get no options with Shizune.
Shizune allows no compromise.
No choices. I don't remember how to do calculus.
6
I
by
just
6 bingo. Oh god.
Whiskers, I don't think it helps that you're trying to do calculus while we're reading a visual novel.
I know, but when else am I gonna do calculus?
After we're
I
done,
don't know.
I don't know.
I have
What?
other things to do then.
Or don't do it at all, like your boy.
And your boy.
Problem is,
And your boy.
We all chimed in.
I'm curious what Kane would do if he was there. But, nah, dude, I don't understand this, so now I actually have to do the homework.
I don't think I really had to study much for Calc 2. I did have to do the homework because I had to do the homework some of the time. Because it was worth enough of my grade to make a difference. But I always...
Came back.
Otherwise you'll be like Hisao. I remember in Calc I did just enough homework to get an A in the class and nothing more.
Oh yeah.
That sounds about accurate for
Strive for the bare minimum. The world does not deserve more from you.
you.
I'm trying to do just enough homework to pass.
And
I mean, he got an A, so it's not really the bare minimum.
That,
Oh yeah, good point.
that was still a pretty minimum.
Well, yeah.
Who else?
it's
Does
high school
anybody else
education,
here
but-
kind of hate math?
yeah,
hate it.
I don't know.
I
I go back to
I
physics.
know, and I know this is somewhat unpopular opinion, but I actually really love math.
Yeah, that's cool.
I'm
There's
glad
some-
you really love
And
it.
I totally understand why people don't. But I love math.
There's
But I'll tell you
Calculus
what.
was the only class getting me through the day during high school.
I get why you like math. It can be cool at sometimes, but I just
Yeah, if you
want
get
to
the right
do
teacher,
more than an hour in
you're
a
in
week.
the right subject.
And I do
Otherwise,
I was blessed with probably one of my favorite teachers ever for calculus.
Hell yeah.
Like he was awesome. And also I think more so if you can get to the higher levels of math, they sort of stop messing around with it. Like it's all about like it's definitely challenging, but the applications of it all are pretty obvious, and they make it a point to show you exactly how it would be applied in real world scenarios.
Mhm.
Yeah, that is something I've noticed with my stats is that there's a lot of
Oh,
yeah,
wow.
if you want to be on the ethics committee for data collection, then that's a thing. There's a lot more of like niche things in
Yeah.
mathematics.
Ouch, CD. Yeah, math is just, it's math.
I
bad,
once
it's
used
good,
linear algebra to rotate a coordinate system to make a particle track a player's eye movement in Minecraft. I'm not kidding.
course
I
you would.
actually
That reminds me of the thing that uses the
We're never
Connect
finishing this
for the
one.
cat. Hold on, I have a gif of it.
Oh, and while we're talking about stupid crap I did in Minecraft,
Gift
I
man.
also rendered an entire episode of anime using Minecraft maps.
Oh my god, that's so cool. You should put that in Leo's den though.
I am.
At like 720p. I literally
720p.
I made my system. I was working on it with Hypenage, who again is sort of
Is
a
not
Ghost
here, but
Empire's
exists.
member. We ended up making our system. Our system was efficient enough back end to render 1080p footage on Minecraft maps. Like, we were able to split it across multiple Minecraft maps and put them all on a wall. So I got to I got to the actual resolution used by as high definition. But so we spent all this time trying to make the system efficient, only to discover that Minecraft's client is so poorly programmed that it can't even keep up with that many packets being sent to it.
Minecraft moment.
That is just a
I
Minecraft.
was so sad. Oh my god, I remember that.
You
cat
watched
image. That
Terraria
was so
Empires.
good.
Oh, the music. That was a fun.
Terraria Empires is such a fun soundtrack.
It's definitely not my best work at all. Like, that was definitely early stage.
You've improved
Whiskers, but
since then, for sure.
all of it came out. All of the tracks had like something nice about them. Like, they weren't all well put together, but they all had one like redeeming quality, and that was
I
fun.
really like the music Whiskers has been putting together for the more recent episodes of
Yeah.
Stardew Valley.
Shit, is that cowboy theme I have for Terraria or for
That's for
Stardew Valley?
Although, you know, the first one was. Wait, I don't know. They were both kind of cowboys.
It's saved on my phone somewhere. I have it
I still
downloaded.
have to write.
The one with the
And I'll
Hatsune
shut up
Miku
now.
vocals in the background.
Yeah.
Meh. Oh dear.
At this point,
If I
am
ever
just
have
aiming
to
to get
use.
the 5th episode of Stardew Valley out by the end of the year. I'm setting my sights as low as possible so I can surprise myself if I get it out
expect
any
electric
earlier.
guitar? I guess that's fair. It's hard to get. The only reason I don't use more electric guitars is because it's hard to get good samples. That being said,
I could just.
I got a good VST.
I could also just
So now.
play you an electric guitar sample if you wanted something.
That's
like
true. Well, do
live.
you know how to like overdrive a guitar
No, I can't.
or
do
distort
that.
it? Yeah, that's the problem. That's where you go and you Google overdriven guitar and then you buy the first thing you see.
Nice.
Anyways, we should read this probably.
Wait a minute, you're right.
Oh yeah, we're reading Arpeggio novel.
2 favorites, Whiskers. Out of curiosity, which songs are you talking about?
Yeah,
I have a feeling I know what one of them is going to be, because it's like everyone's favorite Whiskers song, but I am curious about the other one.
Huge.
Anyways, while CD
awesome.
types out that response, let's actually start reading. The next morning, I recall what a perfect night last night was. So much so that I can't stop thinking about it. Second
Meh.
favorite, I Want to Be Free.
Yeah.
That's what everyone... I
God,
Want to Be
I'll
Free
never-
is so good.
I heard I Want to Be Free? That's a good... I gotta re-listen to this soundtrack.
I asked Whiskers for 3 more songs for the next episode of Stardew Valley.
Yeah. I gotta. That's why this calculus needs to get out of the frickin' way. Anyways,
It's
Keep
probably
reading.
not the most appropriate time to reminisce, since I have a test first period. That's so unfair. How can they do this? They hold a festival that's the accumulation of what has been at least a few weeks' worth of work on a Sunday, and then follow it up with exams on the very next morning?
that is evil.
It's gotta be some kind of sick joke. I'm not too worried about it, but I wonder if they really couldn't have held this off for at least another week. Well, at least the weather this morning is nice enough that I can study outside before class. It's a lot more refreshing out here than it would be in the classroom. Not to mention how quiet it is. I'm starting to think that everyone else will be sleeping in pretty late today. I put down the notes I'm reviewing for a second and stare out at the school grounds, still littered with festival stalls. Looking at them now in the daytime, without paper lanterns or crowds of people to draw my attention away from them, I noticed something peculiar. A lot of the stalls that Shizune, Misha, and I visited last night also happened to be the ones that we worked on. That's cute. Did Shizune come up with this? It had to be intentional, especially knowing her. Did she hope I would catch on and see the fruits of our labors?
So I'm laughing at a message in the work group chat.
Oh.
Someone said fucking snow is to freshmen as moon is to werewolves. Because there's supposed to be a huge fucking storm tonight, and there's reports of like 3 huge fucking parties supposed to happen in the building tonight. It's like, god damn it.
I hear footsteps
Anyway.
crunching the grass behind me and turn around. I feel slightly paranoid, but all I find is Shizune standing there with an innocuous look on her face.
I have to go Google that word now.
At
This
least
is
it's
student
not
council,
country.
isn't it? There we go.
But I spelled it wrong, of course.
Good morning.
Why do I keep forgetting that she can't hear me? It's probably because I've gotten so used to Misha translating for both of us that I haven't actually run into many situations where I was forced to acknowledge Shizune's deafness and the problems that could stem from it. I ran out of breath halfway through that sentence. I think yesterday was the first. Silver Spelunker is CD's favorite.
Yo, really?
Hell yeah,
Pretty
it is.
funny.
I'm biased. It's also my favorite because it's a song about me.
Wait, what? Are we talking
Silver
about our favorite songs from Whiskers OSTs?
Yeah,
Yeah, and Silver Spelunker
Oh.
is my Empire's theme.
Silver
I need to listen to
Spelunker.
them again.
How many hours of music have I written in total?
I think you've written at least an hour.
The Gods of Capitalism song is so funny to me. Like that just
That one
works
came
so
out really well.
perfectly.
That's like not at all
Mhm.
like my favorite one, but that one came out well.
It's very situational, but it works so well in the context we used it. Oh.
God, those vocals were not balanced well.
That's okay.
Kane's themes always slap. It's crazy.
I
Because
got
I'm the
out my
fucking
game
best,
for-
baby. You
but I'm
can't
not
see it, but
gonna
I'm
say.
doing poses.
Almost just spoiled the end of Stardew Valley Empires. Let's not do that.
Yeah, wait, we kind of did, but... Oh, wait, I gotta write more music. Anyways, we should go before this just evolves into music hour.
Music.
Yeah.
Music lessons with Whiskers.
So you see, kids, when you're writing a melody,
Note up, note down, note up, note up, note down, note down.
that's actually, like, kind of what I was about to say. Like, you want to, like, have
Me
your,
do
your
music
notes
good.
moving in different directions. So that's funny.
Give her a wave anyway. I can at least do this much, but I'm not going to pretend for a minute that I could hold up a conversation with her, considering my ignorance of sign language. Would it be rude to just go back to my notes? I don't really know what else I could do.
Where's Misha?
Dot, dot, dot.
Not just because I can't understand you. You two are always together anyway, so I'm not used to seeing you two apart.
I know it's silly, but for some reason talking to her makes me feel less awkward. Surprisingly, she doesn't get mad at all. She starts signing. But it's different than usual. Shizune's hands move more slowly and the gestures are simpler. I quickly realize that this isn't sign language at all, but she's still attempting to communicate with me.
So this is the sign. So is this the sign language equivalent of breaking it down into layman's terms?
I'm terrified that if I attempt to gesticulate back, I'll just look like a total dumbass. The look on Shizune's face tells me that she is starting to think that trying to have any kind of back and forth is... Oh god. Why can't I read this? The look on Shizune's face tells me that she is starting to think that trying to have any kind of back and forth like this is not exactly the best way to accomplish things. There has to be a better way. Writing on a pad? Well, I do have a paper and pencil. What else, though? Cell phones? I don't really have much use for mine here, so I barely carry it around. I don't know if Shizune even has one. Interesting thing about that, I want to say, and don't quote me on this, I want to say that Japan adopted smartphones later than, like, much later than the US did comparatively. They were still using flip phones for a while.
Did you watch the same video I did?
Which video?
On Japan's internet being weird.
Oh, I did watch that video, but that was something I knew before that video.
Oh, never mind that.
That being said, I probably wouldn't have remembered said piece of information had it not been for that video, so...
Come up recently, yeah.
She takes the initiative, holding up a finger to ask for a pause before pulling out a pad and pen from her bag and writing a single word on it.
Hello.
Oh, right, she's a mobster.
Dot, dot, dot.
I stare blankly at her and receive a similar but somehow more intimidating stare in response. She nudges the pad in my direction forcefully, clearly wanting me to reply.
Good morning.
Wait, that's Isao.
It
Shit.
doesn't matter, he's a mobster too now.
Shizune beams with a disproportionate amount of happiness. She starts twirling her pen triumphantly as she thinks about where to go from here.
Oh, come on. It's not like we just invented fire.
Shizune pushes up her glasses curtly, as if she heard me, and then starts writing at a furious pace.
Use the notepad. Right.
Did you actually count out the number of rights you said?
I went by numbers of 3, yeah.
Okay, fair enough. That'll work. I'm confused. Am I supposed to take it from her and write okay now?
Yes.
This is about the furthest thing I could imagine from a smooth, flowing conversation.
Oh, wait, I just realized. Wait, go first, Kapressi.
I didn't say anything.
Oh, why did I...
You cut off Leo.
Let's just be done. Oh, then why did I see Kapressi's box? Whatever. I was gonna say, I guess she would actually understand how most conversation is formed, just because she has to write. So she would have a similar...
You could learn it from literature and stuff like
perspective.
that, because she obviously knows how to read and write.
Yes.
So that would help a little bit. That's all I realized.
Still wouldn't really help with lip reading, though.
No.
This is about the furthest thing I can imagine from a smooth, flowing conversation. Makes me envy the ease with which Misha is able to communicate with Shizune. I feel like I repeat a lot of my lines, because I've just
I think Misha repeats himself a lot as well.
Meh. It works.
Are you studying for the test?
I'm pretty sure I can get away with answering simple yes or no questions like this with nods.
You know, you're here very early. Most people sleep in late after the festival. That means you are abnormal.
Is that so?
You're here too.
Before handing that response back to her, though, I remember what I'd noticed earlier and add.
Yesterday was fun. I noticed today that I built a lot of the stalls we went to. Maybe that's why they were so familiar. Was this another game?
She shakes her head from side to side indignantly. Sorry.
No tricks. I thought that because you had made those stalls, they were the most important ones. We had to visit them because everyone should be able to appreciate the fruits of their labors. I wanted you to be able to see and enjoy what you had done.
Shizune just... Oh, fucking hell. CD just commented that Shizune used a semicolon improperly. And as such, she has gone from a C to a C+.
Oh, wait, used it properly, not improperly. I thought you were saying, like, she doesn't know how to use it.
Holy shit, she totally did. I did... She used it so well, I didn't even notice.
God, I will never understand semicolons.
Semicolon is when you could end the sentence there, but you don't want it to look weird, so you use a semicolon instead.
I mean...
Wow, that's the best
It is
anyone's
both a
ever
period
put it.
and a comma.
That is the best anyone has ever put it.
That could be wrong. It's just
Kinda.
how I look at
You're
it.
close to what it is.
Well, it's
What's
the
it like a
practical
way to
language.
join...
Yeah, it's
a way to
it
join
can
two
join
independent
sentences.
clauses that don't... that sort of relate to each other or something to that effect.
Yeah,
I learned this stuff in AP Lang, but I
a
hated AP
semicolon
Lang,
is
so-
most commonly used to link, in a single sentence, two independent clauses that are
And
closely
about
related
links.
in thought.
Wow, I had the definition almost word for word.
Nerd!
You did, yeah, everyone chatted him.
Shit.
Tangent about linguistics.
Yep, there
That's
we go
the
again.
third one this stream.
To be fair, I think since
Number
we started Shizune's route, where she literally speaks a different language, it's
It's a
It's
bit
easier.
more. I think that might be a free space going forward.
yeah, at least for this route.
I'm sort of touched. Still, I have to wonder why she would go out of her way. And I ask as much in response.
Oh, it's because you were fucking depressed.
Couldn't be me. CD says after changing his opinion of Shizune because she used a semicolon properly. I want to say that I was depressed for days, but stop. It's true, I was moping quite a bit and not being too subtle about it half the time either, so it's possible that she knew. Was everything she did just to cheer me up then?
Thanks.
I mumble it before I can catch myself, but Shizune doesn't seem to care. I write it down instead, and she nods once, as if unused to it. The silence between us grows more vast with each passing second, and there's nothing I can do to break it. Having to write everything down on paper kind of destroys any hope of trying to be casual.
Well, good luck on the exam. Tony Lazzuto sends his regards.
Shizune pushes the pad right in front of my eyes, breaking my concentration. Taking the initiative again, as always. She walks into the school building. I can't help feeling a little sad. That felt like the longest 20 minutes of my life. All because it's so alien to me to have a face-to-face conversation with someone by passing notes to each other that I can't help coming up blank most of the time. I feel like there should be music here. I don't have it like muted or anything, do I?
No, it's yeah.
I wonder if
Just
it's
weird.
I wonder if it's like silent intentionally.
No, it just doesn't seem
That would make a lot of sense.
Wait, go back to the menu.
That would be actually good writing if it was silent.
There's no
intentional.
current track playing.
Yeah,
So, yeah.
so we know.
I mean, it's silent, but like I wonder if it's silent because
Right.
you know, or if it's just silent because he's thinking to himself.
Well, when he's thinking to himself, there's almost always a
Oh, you're
backing track.
right.
Like this is highly abnormal for there not to be a backing track while he's thinking to himself. While he's doing a soliloquy or whatever. Is it a soliloquy? Would it be a soliloquy? I mean, I know.
No.
Okay,
wait.
Google.
It would be like an internal
soliloquy.
monologue.
Well, I know that, but a soliloquy is generally a monologue, an
Soliloquy
inner
is an
monologue
act of
that's
speaking
spoken out
one's
loud,
thoughts
right?
aloud, one by oneself, or regardless of any hearers, especially by a character in a play. Since he's not speaking it out loud, he's thinking it to himself. One would consider it an internal monologue rather than a soliloquy.
Wait, what the fuck? Did you switch
We
away from
figured it out.
the actual
Okay.
definition? And
Yes.
Just start. Okay, that was seamless. Well, my only point with bringing up the soliloquy is because even though it is an inner monologue, it's actually formatted differently than when he's just thinking to himself. So it's not as spoken. I know it's not technically a soliloquy, but it kind of
Framed
functions
as
like
a
one.
soliloquy, even though it doesn't fit the definition.
That was my point, but
Mhm.
yeah, I know it's not technically a soliloquy. Fucking, we're going on fucking theater tangents now. All right.
Yep.
It makes me want to learn sign language. That's easier said than done. Although in a school like Yamaku, they might very well have sign languages class. Sign languages class? Oh boy. In that case, there would be little reason not to pursue this. The only person who I can think to ask at the moment is Misha.
Who the fuck is messaging me?
Yeah, I'm kind of torn, CD, on that one, because if they did, that would be a very interesting narrative device. But the soundtrack is so good. How could you take it away from me?
Exactly. I don't know. I tried reading visual novels muted once. It was hell. I hate it. Music is what makes a visual novel.
It
Kinda
kinda
is.
does.
Well, I mean, the
What do you
visuals
say?
is what make it a visual novel, but
Oh, good
Oh,
point.
hoity-ho, okay.
Actually,
Here's
I
your
don't know. Would you
definition
rather
over
play
here.
it without the visuals or without the music?
without the
I-
visuals, probably.
Yeah,
I would rather
would
play
play-
without the visuals.
yeah.
I would be a-okay if the soundtrack was timed properly still. Then yes. Because I feel like there's a difference between like reading a book and pressing play on the soundtrack yourself to time it up.
It's
That's true.
Like it's the fact the music kicks in without you
Mhm.
knowing when it's gonna kick in and
Right.
what's gonna
Or
play.
kicks out, yeah.
I've always thought it might be cool to have like a
Definitely easy.
soundtrack for a proper novel, but then it's like, how would you actually time that?
Well, if it's an e-novel, if you're just
It would be
scrolling.
easier if it's an e-novel, of course, but I
Or,
Mhm.
I mean, you could
You would
even
have
do,
to
like,
read at the
some
same
visual
pace
novel
they expect
things.
you to.
yeah.
You could even have it be,
Well,
like,
I know in a lot
where
of
you
like,
have to turn pages every once in a while.
well, I
That'd be
know
sort
in
Hear
a
me
lot
out.
of web comics they actually have triggers that start music playing. It was
Yeah.
a really
Mhm.
cool idea for web comics, but they really didn't commit to it enough for it to like work.
Actually, some
I have an idea to make
webcomics
it
use
work.
it a lot more than others.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I've got ones that actually start GIFs and
How often
songs at
do
the
you-
same time.
How often do you read webcomics, Caprice? Because I know you and I used to read them a lot, like a few years back, but I don't know how much you still read them.
I usually pick it up once every couple months just to read, what is it, like Mage and the Demon Queen.
Oh my god, that one was so good.
Yeah.
I
have
love
an
that
idea
one.
for
That
how to
was
make it
so
work.
good.
What you do is you have a test paragraph where you click play on the music and then you read the paragraph at your normal reading pace. And then you hit click stop when you're done with that paragraph. And then based on how long it took you to read that paragraph, you can play a specific version that's timed to your reading speed.
Okay, but counterpoint, I have one of the most inconsistent reading speeds of all time.
That's why you do it at the beginning of each session.
But I get it's not because I read naturally inconsistent.
Oh, I get what you mean.
It's
Like when
because
you're
I
more
get
invested, you
distracted
pick up.
all the time.
Fair.
Anyway,
Yeah, it's cool. John CD had an idea with QR
QR codes. But I think I almost think the amount of effort it would take to like do the QR code might sort of break the immersion of the novel. As cool of an idea, like I'd fucking love if that worked. But I'd have to try it out for myself. It's just a concern I have.
Mm-hmm.
Just hearing it the first time.
QR codes on that.
There is actually a completely random tangent. There was actually a Neon Genesis Evangelion fan fiction that I read once that actually had these line breaks that were the titles of songs, and so it sounded like they had sort of built a soundtrack for this fan fiction that they wrote, and it was sort of optional where you could choose to look up the songs and listen to them along while you're reading.
That sounds cool.
I think everyone should read the online book 17776. This has absolutely nothing to do whatsoever with what we're currently talking about.
177.
Is that Hamilton?
It is called What Football Will Look Like in the Future. It's so interesting. I'll make this less than a 3-minute tangent, okay? It is disguised as a news article on a website called SB Nation called What Football Will Look Like in the Future. Except the second you start scrolling, all of a sudden all the text starts getting rapidly big and blacks out the entire screen. It lags the fuck out of it.
Whoa.
I got scared shitless the first time because I thought it was a jump scare. It says, good morning. The time is 2:17 a.m. And you scroll through a calendar, and basically the story is it takes place in the year 17776, where humanity is no longer giving birth to anyone, but also everyone's immortal and can't die. And so it is a world where American football has evolved.
The plot of Darling in the Franxx.
Pretty much, but this, rather than being fighting mechs, is how American football would be played if we just had thousands of years and all the players were immortal. So, like, a football game will go from one end of the U.S. to the other, and they just have to walk straight through the fucking Rockies rather than go over it.
That's actually really interesting. Holy shit, that was a long tangent, though.
Yes, sorry.
We're really going to need to kick it into gear, like, going forward, because if we continue at this pace, it's going to take us another 1.5 years to finish this route.
Oh my god.
I was an hour and a half late.
By the way, guys, we haven't actually technically completed 2 full scenes yet. Because
you're right.
We skipped a large portion of the beginning of the first scene that we started
Leo,
on.
we don't need to know, just go. I hate to
we're
say,
at
but
12.
if we actually want to move.
The only person who I can think to ask at the moment is Misha. How badly do I want to know this? There's 2 options. Wait until after class or go look for her now. I guess I'll go now, but I'm not certain where she is. My best bet would be to start searching for her in the girls' dorm, though. After all, if she wasn't with Shizune, that's probably the only place where she would be.
Oops.
A guy casually prowling around the girls' dormitory in the morning is unacceptable, but asking Misha about sign language classes in front of Shizune would be just unthinkable. She has to come to school sometime, after all we're in the same class, so she too has to take this test. If I wait here, I'll be sure to see her sooner or later. I just hope she doesn't walk past me while I'm flipping through my notes. It turns out to be a pretty long wait. As students file into the school, I wonder if Misha is going to be late. Eventually, I catch sight of... Wouldn't it be just as effective to, like, wait in front of the entrance to the school?
Yeah.
Yeah, but then we wouldn't have time to... You wouldn't have as much time to talk to her.
I suppose. Eventually, I catch sight of her. While she bounces across the grounds, it hits me that I'd have to be blind to miss her with her incredibly distinctive hair.
Hi, Hee-chan. Good morning.
Morning.
I don't have a lot of time left before classes start, so I cut directly to the chase.
Hey, can I ask you a question?
A question? Okay, Hee-chan. Sure. I have time, but only because I'm late.
What does that mean?
Haha! I should have woken up earlier, but I was so tired. If I had, I would have to study. But since I didn't, it won't hurt. What is it, Hee-chan?
Well, there are sign language classes here, right?
Yep. They're electives. Why do you want to know, Hee-chan?
For some reason, that question briefly makes me panic.
No reason. It sounds interesting, but I guess it's too late to sign up now, right?
I'm not exactly being too subtle here, but Misha never seems to pick up on things like that anyway, so I'm probably being more cautious than is necessary.
Oh, well, Hee-chan, I've heard there are fewer and fewer students taking sign language than every year. So, if you want to, I'm sure they will let you in. Are you thinking of learning sign language, Hee-chan?
Yeah.
If you learn sign language, Hee-chan, that would make Shi-chan really happy. If you want, we could go to the teacher's office after school. We'll probably let you in.
That'd be great.
I was trying to read CD's comment and play the game at the same time.
Don't tell Shizune that I want to learn it, though.
I'm not muted.
Why not?
Oh god.
So it can be a surprise. Besides, it'll look bad if you tell her this morning. And then I find out in the afternoon that I can't take the class.
Aw, you're right, Hee-chan. Still, this will be hard. It's such good news.
I'm in the student council, so I may as well try on learning it. Even if it's just the basics, it'd be a step up from nothing. Besides, Shizune and I can't keep replying everything through relaying.
Yeah, okay, there we go.
Besides, Shizune and I can't keep relaying everything through you as if you were a phone or something, right?
Wahahaha! You're right, Hee-chan.
The bell rings to signal the start of first period, cutting our conversation short. I guess I'll
I
just
was
ask a
sorta-
teacher after classes are through.
I
Her
was
reaction
sort of
was
spacing
a
out
little
during
strange, but
Sorry, I was sort of spacing out during that. So when the bell hit, I was like, "Shoot, I gotta get to class."
19
Sorry, I never have to do
not
like 3
7.
times.
Her reaction was a little strange, but I forget about it as the day goes on. Guys, you wanna know what that means? That means we finished 2.5 scenes.
Woo!
Which, by the way, is still second worst.
Hey, but it's not the worst, baby.
We really need to stop
And
going
we
on
had a
tangents.
limited time schedule too.
Yeah, I mean,
I think
we'd have
more,
definitely
I think
gotten more
than
done if I
anything-
wasn't.
Yeah, I think more than anything, it was the starting so late issue.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I mean,
Still,
the tangents were a
also
little. There were a
very-
couple really excessive tangents today, but
Yeah, that was probably
more
my
so.
fault,
I
like
think we
90% of the
probably
time.
would have gotten like, oh, I don't know, 4, maybe 5 scenes had Kane shown up a little early, because that scene
Yeah,
was actually
my bad
pretty
again.
quick. Oh
I'll try
no,
and make
don't
sure it
worry.
doesn't
Like,
happen
don't
again.
worry about it at all. Like,
Mm-hmm.
it happens to everyone. But yeah, I will say, before I stop the stream, I did want to talk to you guys about something before we go, but like off stream. So
But
just I have to stop.
you
the
don't get
stream.
it here, CD. Na boo boo.
It is Empire's spoilers.
Empire's
that's
gang is
why I
12.
can't-
Put it on the bingo pad.
Yeah.
It's Empire's spoilers. That's why I can't bring it up right now. But anyway, there was something else I was gonna say.
And you forgot it.
Where'd it go? There it is. No, that's the wrong one. Where'd it go? What do you mean? You know, fuck it. Fine. Here is a Mad Movie Katawa Shoujo AMV for you to watch, since you cannot hear.
Yo,
the
CD.
guest
I
spoilers.
started to say something. I started to say something to you before I switched brain modes. Do you remember what it was, or did I get far enough in it for you to even pick up on it? I literally completely forgot. Like, huh, great. Oh, I just remembered what it was. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and bring this up now, but
Wait.
I'm not entirely sure how consistent Katawa Shoujo streams are going to be throughout December. We do have...
Everyone's gonna have a lot going on.
well, yeah,
That's the best way to put that.
Yeah, everyone's gonna have a lot going on, and actually, our good friend, our good friend Marak is actually coming up to visit around the holidays. So I don't know if, I guess I'll ask you, Marak. Would you even want to try and do a session while you're here?
It would
That'd
be
be very
weird.
funny.
It'd be kind of weird because it would basically probably be Marak and I in the same room.
Yeah.
We could try, but again, so there's a lot of events that are happening in December that might make it a little bit more difficult to do sessions. I hope not, but it might. So
Katawa Shoujo streams is just gonna be a big old question mark during that time.
yeah, which basically means that all Leo content is going to be a bit questionable
Oh,
during that time.
Fuck. Oh shit. Sorry, YouTube auto played a new Mineko song.
Anyways, as I said before, I am really going to try and have the 5th Stardew Valley episode out by the end of the year, but I am also not going to make any promises because it's already 2 months later than I thought it was going to be, so...
Yep.
Also, the sort of artistic vision for Stardew Valley Empires just blew the hell up in episode 5, and it's now, like, absolutely massive. As I mentioned earlier, I asked Whiskers for 3 more songs for this episode, and there's a lot more complicated edits than I've ever really done in an episode before, so I hope it's going to be worth the wait, but...
Wait, is Spotify wrapped out? Sorry, ignore me. Oh, it's on Friday.
What?
Cool.
Okay, alright.
I'm scrolling Twitter now that we're done.
Anyways, that was more information for CD than anyone else, because CD's the only one who consistently watches anything I make. But anyways, I'm going to go ahead and sign us off for now. Thank you so much for coming, CD, and anyone else who dropped in for a little while.
Have a good night.
Have a good
Or
night,
day.
everyone.
I don't know time
Have
zones.
a wonderful Tuesday.
Bye.